Hello and welcome. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm gonna be playing a game that is very beloved and a lot of people play. And there's references of this game everywhere. So I decided that I have to play this game so I could understand the love behind it. Let's jump into this game, Omori, and find out why it revolutionized so much and understand why people love it so much. Let us begin. Welcome to the white space. A laptop and tissue paper? That's weird. You have been living here for as long as you can remember. Well, you're pretty young, so not long. Okay. The hell? What am I looking at? What? What? What is this? Why am I playing Pokemon? Bro! Is this a Game Boy game that was ported? I'm so confused. I thought this was gonna be a horror game. Why the hell do I have tissues? I'm gonna assume it's for tears. And what the hell is this? Your sketchbook. Sketchbook? Let's take a look inside. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. What the hell? Okay. Well, it just seems to me like a bunch of normal kid drawings. This is exactly how I used to draw when I was a kid. Nothing out of the ordinary here. This is perfectly normal. Don't everybody draw like this? And then there's nothing. Yeah, this is definitely kid accurate art. Nothing special, alright? Why do I... Hello, cat. Meow. Waiting for something. Waiting for something. What the hell are you waiting for? There... Hello? Let me go in... What? A white door. Cast a faint shadow. What would you like to do? Why don't I have options? It just says do nothing. What's the point? Where am I? What is that? Oh! What the hell is that? It's just a hand. Why is there a hand? Do I have to follow this string? I am very confused. Wait, the laptop. You booted up the laptop. Stare at the screen? Why is this an option? Open your journal. A journal and a sketchbook? Okay, today I spent time, everything is okay, everything is okay, everything is okay, everything is okay. What the hell? And why does it say 0 a.m. in the bottom? Does this kid not know the concept of time? I'm so confused. Warmed your lap. It felt nice. Why is that a detail? What's the point of that? Okay. So, okay, this is not what I expected. Is that a knife? You got a shiny knife. Nice. Let's go. We got a knife. What could I stab? Cat. No. I don't know. I don't know why I went immediately. Could I open the door with the knife? Oh, I could open the door with the knife, apparently. The knife is the key to the door. Okay, we went to darkness, apparently. What the? What the hell? Uh, where the hell am I? Why did the game change so much? Aubrey. Hi, Omori. We were hoping that you'd come by soon. Wanna play cards? No. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Never mind. Yeah, you ruined the game. Oh man, what the heck, Aubrey? This guy's named Kel. You mess up the cards. I was winning too. Why is it so cute? Why is it so cute, man? Why? Um, uh, uh, hey there, Kel. There's no need to get angry. I'm definitely gonna edit and cut the boring parts out. I bet there's a lot of boring parts. Give me that, hero. I don't want to read. Why is this not... Why is there no voice acting? You only say cause you were losing. Oh god. There's reasons why I don't play RPG games on my channel. What? You had an idea. Oh, what the heck? Bro, look at this place. Oh my god, it's so colorful. It's so colorful and so pretty. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. This character is clearly the coolest character. Omori. Oh, oh Basil, stop doubting yourself. I'm sure they'll be great. Okay? You're right, Aubrey. Sorry. I'll try to believe in myself. Wait, are you... Why don't you believe in yourself? Are you... Here. This is... We can all see it this way. Oh my god. It's a bunch of friendship pictures. I hate it. Why? This is definitely hell, right guys? Right guys? This is... I'm in hell. I'm definitely in hell being tortured. Omori is the only normal person here. Everybody else is just weird and too happy. Bro, what is going on with this little game? What? Read. All of our feet in a circle. Let me guess, the ones that are dark are Omori. Obviously. You know what's crazy? Obviously, that's how Omori sees himself. But the crazy part about this is you change perspective. This is how everybody sees themselves. Everybody sees themselves as the odd one out. Actually, it's more normal to see yourself as the odd one out and think you're different. So I bet 100% that if you change perspective with everybody, they see themselves like the odd one out. Which means 90% of the people think this, which makes you perfectly normal and just like everybody else. Which is a misconception that people think they're different, but they're not. Everybody's the same, bro. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Okay. What's the rush, Omori? We should say hello to everyone. Why? Why? Let's just get on with it. Are you serious? There's nothing worse than a game that doesn't let you do whatever you want to do. I'm in hell. Help. Help. Wait, you got a light bulb? Hey, Omori, guess what? I got some plans today. Big plans. Stay for a while. No! You'll see what I mean soon enough. Okay? What? Hey, wait! 1 second. Where do you think you're going? What do you mean? I'm leaving. You can't leave without joining us for a game of hide and seek. Stay and play with us. No! You want to play hide and seek again? But you know what turn... okay. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, Birdly. I think we're going to have to pass. Facts. Let's go. We're going to Basil's house. So, we'll catch up you later. Not so fast. Leave me alone! What? You guys are trying to avoid me again. Yes. Clearly. Is it my face? Yes. It's your face. My rough and tough exterior, I don't care! As boss, it's a good thing I banned him from playground after what happened last time. Who's boss? And why are you bullying him? I wonder what moron is up to now. You calling him a moron and everything? Why are you bullying this person called boss? Good riddance. Man, you are a straight up bully. You wanna play? I can go either way. There's no rush to my house. Yes, there is. I think I leave it up to Omori. Alright, let's go. They leave it up to me. Omori. No, I'm not your best friend, bro. No. What? Dude, I don't know how to play. You have to play with us. No! 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 What? It just makes me? Oh my god. So you telling me Omori does not like to be by himself? Why? Is he broken? What do you mean? You like being with people? Now I know why you're black and white. What kind of disturbed individual are you? You just like being with people? What? 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 Are you stuck? Okay. I'm starting to realize this might be a little kid's game. Boss, should have known it was you. Good for nothing scoundrel. So that's boss? Okay. Let Basil go. Yeah, what did Basil ever do to you? Basil is our friend. Don't you dare hurt him. Okay. Let go of Basil, boss. Let go of Basil. Okay, please. Nobody more say let go Basil. We get it. You stupid heads. You think this is about Basil? Don't play dumb. You know why I'm here. How dare you not invite me to play hide and seek? I'm the one who showed you all how to play hide and seek in the first place. Yeah, I agree that's unfair. I agree. You've been bullied just because you're different. You're not even playing it right. How can I call it hide and seek without anybody slamming? What? Slamming? My flower crown. We made that for Basil. Oh, stop being so sensitive. How could you let go of him? You bully. How is he the bully? Okay, now we're stereotyping people. If you can't play with everyone, then no one can. Well, that's some repressed anger from being bullied. 100%. The bully is the one that that has been bullied. Oh, whoa. Well, this is different. It's still too colorful, but very interesting. This is fight and run. Run! Wait, is this not like Undertale? You can't choose? No? Fight? I guess what makes Undertale so amazing is the freedom to do whatever you want. And that makes great gameplay, bro. Just freedom! Freedom! Snacks? Toy? What's toy? Apparently I don't have no toys. Skills. Sad poem? Okay. Let's read a sad poem. What does that do? Attack. Annoy. Oh my god. Let's annoy Aubrey. What do you have? Cook. Let's cook the enemy. Let's roast him. Oh, we can't. Okay, so just attack. Okay, he's reading a sad poem and he became sad, apparently. Oh, and Aubrey became angry. Okay. You weakling. Okay. So we change our moods? For what reason? I do like the custom made animations though, the custom drawings. They're a little bit charming, I do gotta say. They're kind of charming how it's animated like by kids or teenagers. There's definitely no anime. Back in the PlayStation days, you used to get animations in a game and they were a straight up anime, bro. Wait, is this the schnick of this game? The animations? The drawings? Is that the schnick of this game? Maybe. There's no way that's the schnick of this game, right? Just the animations? Well, considering that it's a kid's game, maybe. Body slam. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, they're turning into toast. In other words, they're toast. That's what you're telling me. I did laugh, so I can't criticize it if I laughed. How are you still moving? Because he is the most normal kid in the world. Are we done? I do gotta say, very unique. Very unique. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to level up. No! Okay, so the game's fighting mechanics are based on emotions. Happy beats angry, angry beats sad, and sad beats happy. That is so millennial. Bro, why is the game mechanics based on emotions? I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to make fans angry. But that's... Are we talking about our emotions? Bro. You got an emotion chart. Wow. It's all about how I feel. I don't know. I don't think this game was made for me. Guys, when I tell you this game reminds me of old Pokemon titles, it really does remind me of old Pokemon titles. This is the Game Boy Advance back in the early 2000s, and it reminds me a lot of that, so much. It's a weird house. Okay. Okay. Where's the plant? Is this the plant? Okay.
Look at all of us. You know, I really like the animations. I really like the... I guess that is the appeal of the game. The little drawings, they're basically doodles. So I guess I do understand that part. Like, that's very unique. Maybe it's not new, but in the style it is drawn in, like crayon, it's pretty unique. I like the darkness. I like these parts. These parts of the game that are kind of dark. What I do gotta say, what's drawing my interest in this game is this contrast of light, happy, also cutesy style game, and this incredible darkness. Like, that's a pretty nice contrast, but this is probably my favorite part. Hopefully the game has enough darkness to it for me to actually really enjoy it. It's these dark parts, these parts that have such a dark tone to it, that I really enjoy this. This is the part of the game that really pulls me in and to push through and want to keep playing it. Because the other parts, the cutesy parts, really make it hard for me to actually wanna keep playing. It really does. But these things, this in the other hand, this is epic. This is my style of, well, not necessarily 100% my style, but I really enjoy this. Whatever this is good. I like this. Wow, look at how his face is terrified down there, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This could make a very good game. But just like that, we're back into this happy, cutesy world, and that's very disappointing for me. I don't want to water the plants. I don't. For being a game about depression and people's feelings and all these things, I guess this game was really not made for me at all. Is these parts and this happiness. How could a game that has so much sadness be so happy? This is hell for me. This is the part that torments me. Having to explore all this world and this happy land of sunshine and beauty. And I guess this is the point of the game where I started to break down and I couldn't push forward. I'm gonna try my best to keep playing this game, but guys, this game and this beauty and happiness broke me. This is the part where I broke. This game broke me. Now let me break it down for you so you understand why. Okay, I grew up in a different era. My favorite RPG of all time when I was growing up was a game from Final Fantasy. It was called Final Fantasy Tactics. This game was all about politics and kingdoms. This game was like Game of Thrones, the video game. Way before Game of Thrones was ever a thing. This game was deep in lore and war and death and betrayal and fight for power and assassination, and it had to do with a lot of politics and corruption, the power that corrupts you. It delved into darkness and the supernatural. This game for me was, and still is, a game that I love. I have this game in a physical copy. Till this day, I still have this game in my collection in physical form. This is just the beginning of what structured me to have uh, a dark view of the world, where to me, already the world was dark on itself in my real life, but this took it to a new level and a whole new understanding of basically mature gaming. So already when I was a kid, I was already playing deep, mature games that had to do with a lot of adult themes and clearly a lot of things that were pretty dark and pretty way above my age. And not only counting that, the graphics back in the day, in the 90s, this is the 90s, look how amazing it looks. This will always hold up in my eyes. It's crazy that I was playing games like this when I was a kid, but it made me hard. That's the way. These games were definitely not about your feelings. 100%. They weren't about talking about anybody's feelings.
There's always a game that just calls to me, and this game called Salt and Sanctuary always calls me back. I always see myself every year since I played it for the first time going back and playing it again. When I say I go back and I play this game, guys, I'm not joking. I go back and I play this game. I played this game so many times. So many times I played this game. And I actually kind of feel like I should start a new game again. That's how much this game, I love this game.
So as an adult, so many years after, I grew up to like the type of games that have such a dark atmosphere. Oh, it's all about the horror, the gore, the darkness, pure, uncensored, right in your face type of messed up worlds of nightmares. Salt and Sanctuary, that's the name of this game. Salt and Sanctuary is a game that I pretty much love. It's a Dark Souls style game that it's a 2D side scroller. That's why I love it so much. It's so unique with the art style and the gameplay of Dark Souls, but it has this darkness to it. It has this dark aura that I so love, and just I bathe in this darkness. But no game I've ever played meets the expectations that this game did for me. Guys, this game was the darkest, cruelest, and most shocking game I ever played. And I can't help but to want to go back and play it. The game I'm talking about, it's a game called Fear and Hunger. And you have not experienced a true horror RPG. This is a game made in RPG Maker that completely... There is no game that's gonna meet the expectations that this game, the experience that this game gave me. It's never gonna be replicated. At least I don't think. This game was so dark, so cruel, so blatantly, openly messed up, guys, that it's just... You could search this game up on YouTube and you'll see many traumatized people that played it, and you could either hate it or absolutely fall in love with this dark, grim world. Games like these are called dark fantasies, dark fantasy genre. And I absolutely love games that are full on open to not censor absolutely anything and take you to a place so dark and so messed up that you could feel it in your nerves and you could feel it inside your brain, and you'll possibly have nightmares for days. There's no experience. When I'm looking for a game, I'm looking for immersion. I'm gonna immerse myself in, especially RPG games. I want to live the experience, feel it, and really feel the terror of the world. I'm telling you, this game is so messed up that I can't even play it on YouTube without censoring the hell out of it. Because that's how messed up this game is. And that's what I thought kind of in a way that Omori was gonna be, but I should have known better since so many, I guess, young kids play this game. Then the game has a part 2 that expands the story. I don't think part 2 is as dark as part 1. Part 1 is really the darkest experience ever, but still part 2, it's a very good game, I do gotta say. And they walk in a line, as you can see, just like Omori. Oh yeah, and if you defeat an enemy, you could cut their head off to take it for currency. It's dark in its own right. It's dark in its own right. Both of them are very special. The crazy part about playing Omori is how, in my eyes, Omori is such a happy game. Which is crazy because people know Omori for being a game that talks about depression and dark thoughts and all this. But the game, in my eyes, in my experience through gaming, it's so happy and pretty and nice that it was a nightmare for me. Because to me, this is Fear and Hunger Part 2, for example, is the type of nightmarish world, the type of nightmare where anything you do wrong is gonna mean something horrible. Every enemy, every part of the game, the way it's designed is meant to consume your soul. So Omori made me realize that how broken am I? How messed up am I in the games I love? And everything I do, it's kind of crazy. I'm not crazy, guys. I'm not. I guess that's what has attracted me so much to the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Just the unfiltered raw story of Afton and the animatronics just bodying children, as dark as that is. And the crazy thing about this is that the biggest fans of this were just like me. Young kids that like this dark world and are so attracted to it. And why are you attracted to it? Because it's uncensored, pure horror. And I can't deny it. This is FNAF 2 reimagined, by the way. And it's a masterpiece in my eyes. This is what it should have been. This is what I mean when I say what holds the FNAF games down is that they were created by Scott. Because if you take anybody who knows how to make good games and you make them do FNAF, they'll do a better job, bro. They'll do 1,000 times a better job. And this is a perfect example, peak peak horror jump scare. I love it. I absolutely love how this game came out. And I'm not the only one, because a lot of you could relate to what I feel and what I want from these games.
Omori is quite a popular game. It's almost as popular as Undertale. And a lot of people relate to this game because they feel different. They feel like they're the odd one out. But at the end of the day, so many people love this game. That means so many people feel the same way. Which means you're just like everybody else. And what you think that sets you apart is just the same thing everybody feels. The crazy part about this is that everybody likes the same games. Everybody likes Undertale. Everybody likes Rain World, Balatro, the card game. Everybody likes the same games. And that makes you perfectly normal. And as much as you think you're different, you're not. Every generation has something. In the 70s, everybody was a hippie. So if you were a hippie, there was nothing special about that. In the 80s and 90s, smoking cigarettes was a big thing. You needed to smoke cigarettes if you wanted to be with the in crowd and you wanted to be cool. Nowadays, after that, the millennials, everybody was into the hipster style of dressing and avocado toast and coffee, making you just the same as everybody else, nothing different. And now this generation, I'm sure you may think you're different, but you're doing exactly the same thing as everybody around you is. And I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of uniqueness, of finding your own way, of actually liking what you like, not just because everybody else likes it. And I encourage you to be different, uniquely, authentically different, without faking it. And I think that's a problem that has continued through generation and generation and generation. That just everybody likes something because everybody likes something. And everybody does something because everybody does it. And that's just lame.
So, at the end, all I could say about Omori is that it's really not a game for me. And I am gonna try my best to get further in the story, but man, does it break me. Does it break me and shows off how broken I am, in a way. But I do understand the appeal, especially if this was your first or your top 3 first RPGs you ever played. Nowadays, your first experience is very different than my first experience. But I understand, and someday you will make a video like I'm making, explaining to other generations how and why you love this game and how to you this was dark. But to me, as a gamer that have been in so many different worlds, I've delved too deep into a darkness. I've delved too deep into the hopeless horror that to me, this game can't possibly dive deep enough to make me feel anything. Now, I am gonna try my best to keep playing it because I want to understand and I want to be able to know the references when I see them, especially in Roblox. I want to understand when I see something why people love it. I want to understand what they see and not be lost. And that's why I'm pushing myself to keep moving forward. But this game broke me. And it broke me because this is possibly one of the happiest games I've ever played. And hopefully it has enough dark side to keep me pulled in playing it. So far, it seems like there's something very interesting behind the scenes that it's worth pushing forward and finding out. So hopefully the game won't let me down But at the end of the day, my experience with the game does not matter. What matters is that you love this game. That is your experience. And that's what matters. Who cares what other people think? As long as your experience and the love you have for these games, it's everything that matters. But I'll like to leave it right here, guys. This is just my opinion as a gamer that has probably gone too deep into the dark waters, and it's not easily impressed by the modern day games that everybody likes. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I would really appreciate if you leave a like, and if you subscribe, even better. Thank you guys for being awesome, and I'll see you in the next nightmare video that I decide to do.